shaking his head.
And Nady just told him, you're holding.
So he's frustrated, and he's looking for some help from the referee, which his corner man told him a couple of rounds ago, don't bother with that.
This is with a couple right there, and a left hand as he backing up, and Magdaleno steps in and really hits him with a left hand, a very good left hand.
Robles holding now.
Yeah, he is. Robles is in trouble. Now let's see if Magdaleno can finish him. He gives him a little shoulder. Robles does fire off a right hand, and a left hand by Robles on the break. And Robles appears to have weathered that. Still a long way to go. More than a minute remaining here in round 6.
I think the way the fight's going, very disappointing for Robles, because after a terrible start, you know, when he lost 4 of his first 5 fights, he's come on, really kind of rescued his career in the last year.
Yeah, very definitely. So again, Magdaleno doing enough in virtually every round to win the rounds. Robles there slipped a right hand in, but another right hand slipped in by Robles, but Magdaleno's outscoring him probably 3-4 to 1.
Robles has some moments in every round.
He does. Found a home for that right hand here toward the end of this round.
Again, I like the way that Magdaleno dug that body punch in. He's been the better body puncher tonight.
So we come to the end of round number 6, and it's pretty much more of same. Magdaleno just outworking Robles.
Diego Magdaleno has taken control of this fight, and he's done it with what Robles felt at times with some rather questionable tactics, like that low blow. Robles looked for some help from Jay Nady, didn't get it there, and again, with aggression, Magdaleno has taken control of this fight.
This, the 7th round of an 8-round fight. They want Robles to throw that right hand whenever he gets a chance and then get out. And there was the right hand. It was a counter right hand.
He's been able to get the right hand through the upraised gloves of the left-hander Magdaleno at times. Of course, the classic shot against the left-hander, that straight right. There it is again.
A straight right, absolutely. And he's had some results with that. He just can't seem to back it up.
Stop. Stop punching. Come on, man. We got to do this, Lalo. Come up here, Jack. Get in there.
There's a little sneaky right hand in close quarters by Robles. There's a counter right hand again. Much more effective round for Robles here. He's really looking to counter with the right hand.
Yeah, and in fact, you know, he landed that one big left hook, Barry, in the 2nd round. But outside of that, almost all of the damage inflicted by Robles has been with the right, whether it be a lead right or a counter right.
I'm here, stop.
This is a good fight, I think, for Magdaleno. He's in there with a tough guy. The guy's made him work.
But the way Magdaleno's been fighting this round is what his corner does not like, which is him backing away and circling.
Long jab. There's another low blow. And Robles again takes a long look at Jay Nady.
The problem for Robles is he's never figured in this fight how to get inside.
No, that's exactly. So we come to the end of the 7th round, a much better round for Robles, but is it just simply not enough? We're coming back. 8th and final round. It's been an action fight so far.
And it could be a real good action last round because both corners were telling their guys to press the action. And Miguel Diaz yelling at Magdaleno, close the show, close the show. And in Robles' corner, he heard press it right now, press it.
Magdaleno just stuck Robles with a good left hand. Robles backed out of there, immediately held his nose. And he's still trying to figure out if his nose is still there. Couple of good body shots by Magdaleno. And there Robles gets him turned again. And again, Robles kind of steps out of there, thinking that he might have had a headbutt.
Robles looks like he's wilting again here.
Well, he's got about a minute and a half. He's going to try to do any business in this fight.
It's important for Magdaleno because he's in an entertaining fight here. And, you know, he's a boxer. He's going to have to get by in his skills as a professional. And if that's the case, you've got to be entertaining. And this has certainly been a fight tonight that's been entertaining.
It has been, you know, and he's a guy, he's got a lot of tricks, you know. He uses his elbows, uses his shoulders,
sure,
all those little things.
But I'll tell you, Magdaleно's got guts because Robles is coming forward all the time, has landed some, you know, really hot punches at him. Some, you know, full-on meaty-like shots, and you know, you've seen Magdaleno stand his ground.
There's another clash of heads in there just a moment ago. Robles is where he wants to be right now, but Magdaleno just won't let him do any work. 30 seconds left in this one. Another low blow, and again he looks to Jane 80.
I'll tell you, Diego is using some tricks in the trade.
Tricks you don't usually see in a fighter with just 13 fights.
Right.
10 seconds left.
And actually, doing that, he's the guy that ended up roughing up his opponent.
That's exactly right. Well, that's over. It was a tough fight. Magdaleno may not be a big puncher, but he's clearly a tough guy. And Robles, at least he came to fight him.
He certainly did. I think he came into the ring, you know, hoping that he'd be able to continue this winning streak that he's been on with 6 out of his last 7 fights having been victories. He gave it his all. He landed some big shots like that right. But I think that Magdaleno was too much for him here tonight.
So we'll find out officially who wins it when we come back right after this. We welcome you back to Las Vegas, a beautiful winter's night here on the Strip. We are at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in the Joint. Our first fight now in the books, and it was an action fight. Diego Magdaleno and Gerardo Robles. And Robles did come and tried to do what he needed to do. He just couldn't get it done, and that was more about Magdaleno than it was about Robles, I believe. Right now, we take you up to the center of the ring. We'll make it official with Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, the official scorecard reads as follows. Damas y caballeros, después de 8 asaltos, estas son las cifras oficiales de los jueces. Judges Roth and Lefkowitz scored about identically at 78 to 74. Los jueces Roth y Lefkowitz entregan tarjetas idénticas de 78 a 74. Y la juez Bird anotó 80 a 72. Judge Bird scores it 80 to 72. For the winner, by way of unanimous decision, para el ganador por decisión unánime, Diego Magdaleno.